Let the beat drop. Only the drums now.
Born in it, but we're not from it.
Ha, ha,
Born in it, but we're not
ha,
from it. Born in it, but we're...
Like I said, we're talking about living for God, right? And this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I've been personally changed about, if that makes sense. And it's something that I feel like the Christian now struggles with. For me, church was always like my safe place. So I just always wanted to just be at church, but I could never bring how I felt at church home. Everyone lives for something, whether they know it or not. Whatever reason you wake up in the morning, that's pretty much why you're living. So Jesus is completely alone. He hasn't eaten anything, had anything to drink for 40 days. That's over a month. Now he's kind of giving a way out by the devil. He's saying, you know what? Just turn the bread into, turn the stone into bread, which we all know Jesus could do. But instead, he was like, you know what? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. So what's the connection? Let's take out man shall not live by bread alone. Man shall live by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. He's basically saying that living for God surpasses like life necessities like food. This is like the standard. Like when you're living for God, it's literally that first. It comes before food, it comes before life, it comes before like anything that we take as important. It's before that.
I don't defend God when I probably could. You know, I could. I believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any tips on, you know, like speaking out?
More like what's more of like the scenario? Like is it like people you're with that are
just like it's never someone that's like close to me. It's just more like random, like people at work or like people talking, just like sly comments about Jesus, or like even like when people curse, like say like God damn, and they're rapping, like for that one was like, yo, you know that's like cursing, like, damning the Lord, right?
Yeah.
I always mention that one, but like for like when it comes to like going in with arguments, like I never know what to say in the moment, and I'm at home and I'm like, oh, she said this, that.
You're like practicing it in the mirror.
What would you do if they were talking about your mom or your sister? Like, how would you respond? You know, and kind of just look at it that way. Like, okay, if this was my mom that they were talking about, how would I respond? Or if this was my sister or my friend that they were talking about, how would I respond? And you'd be surprised.
It's like the whole thing that went on with like Starbucks and them having just like,
the cup,
the red cup thing. So I think there was a Christian scholar or something who made a comment that said that Starbucks is like the Antichrist, or they don't believe in Christ because of the cups. And like, you know, like because they didn't make them like,
I heard that too. Yeah,
because they're trying to take the Christ out of Christmas and all of that, right?
All of that.
So we bring it up in this class, and everyone's like having a discussion about like, you know, I think there's one boy. He's like, I think that Christians, they're extremists, and that like he's like going in, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm just sitting there like, okay, like we don't care about the cups, guys. Like for me, I was like fuming, but it's like I didn't say anything. Like I didn't.
They're bringing up science facts, like you're bringing up Bible facts.
Yeah, they don't. It's not the same. Sometimes there's no. Honestly, sometimes there's no point. Like that's.
Yeah, like and with like the red Starbucks cups, I'm like, I didn't know reindeer were in the Bible. I'm sorry.
Honestly, that was the thing that was killing me. It was never anything like you never saw the Virgin Mary on the cup. Like it was just like random like snowflake. Alright, so this is Jen. And then living for God is something that it sounds so light, you know, when you say it sounds light, but it's actually something to take in, and people also need to take in that it's in progress. So right now we're just hanging out, eating some pizza, watching Made in Manhattan. What it do, homies? I want to show them your onesie. Hold on. This cat, man, just wanting every form of attention. Like, she's posing right now. She got up. Say Canadian goose. Oh wow. Where'd you get it?
Somebody got it for me. It's a gift.
Really?
Yeah.
Spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. His word was serious though.
Yeah, she was.
It was actually like, I left and I'm like, am I even a Christian? Like, I was just like, I need to just start over.
Whenever we have like the word, it's always so relevant to what is going on with us at that moment.
Like, it's always on
It's
time.
always timely.
Yeah.
Like I needed to hear it.
Yeah.
You know? In her vlogs.
Okay, alright, fine. I'm screwed. I'm good.
How do you break it down to somebody else who was born in a culture of Hinduism, Islam, that Christ is Lord?
There comes a point in time where like it's no longer about words.
Yeah.
Like, because then I'm just gonna have a better argument. Then I'm gonna have a better argument.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, there gets to a point where like it's really the power of God that's coming.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, it's like I can't tell you exactly my testimony. Like I can't tell you what message it was. I just knew like God did something, and I couldn't deny that it wasn't Him. That's the fact.
Yeah, you seen that.
Hey. Yo, big head cover.
No, it's maroon, huh? It's supposed to be like dark purple, and like the bleach just took to my hair too light, so I gotta redo it again.
No problem.
I'll take the. What are you doing now? I'm still cold.
Hello. Hey. Yo, today was intense.
Yo, what?
It was too intense. It was so intense.
After that,
Watch the video. Okay. Yeah, the video. What up? What up?
You know what I mean?
let me see one of those.
Man, it was a good night, man. It was a great night. The grace of God. The grace of God.
But it's always what Rasmussen says. He's always like, there's a rhema in all of our sessions. And that was it.
Yeah,
that was
man. And yo, I honestly like exactly what Dave said. Like, Dave proposed the perfect question.
Yeah.
This is why we're in ministry. Those type of questions.
Yeah.
But like, I want to see what Peter did. He just preached the gospel, and over
can you turn left?
Yeah, okay. Over 3,000 people got saved. Just off of
Stuff like
preaching the
that.
gospel.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That is what I feel like power is. Like,
I feel like someone else is leading it. It's not us.
It's not us.
It's actually genuinely not us.
Yeah,
this time.
man.
It's genuinely not us. Cause that's the craziest part. That's how you know.
Like, yo.